guys don't know that, but this man here, yes, I used to teach him at Uppingham School in London.
From a veteran waiting 20 years for a signature to Ed Sheeran almost not recognizing his childhood friend. These are the moments when celebrities met old friends from their past. Harry Styles, during one of his Love on Tour concerts, he suddenly paused the show after spotting his old teacher in the crowd. His face lit up, his voice softened. You could feel the love and respect.
There she is.
She believed in him before the world even knew him. We have seen the classroom tears.
For everything in those formative years. Yeah, thank you so much. It means a lot to me.
Now it's time to confront the ghosts of the past. As a troubled teen, he once robbed a man who was only 8 years old. Years later, they met again. No anger. Just a quiet handshake that turned into an embrace. Up next is a red carpet moment that feels more like a detention. It's not every day you see Hugh Jackman drop his movie star persona on a red carpet, but the moment he recognized his former student from Uppingham School, everything changed.
So, I mean, you're getting an award tonight for contribution to film and stage.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you feel about that? And what do you
I feel good, but Rollo, I'm sorry, man. We go way back. I used to teach you at high school in PE.
He laughed, teased him about missed swimming lessons, and slipped right back into teacher mode.
I want to know how your physical education is progressing. It's very important to me. You guys don't know that, but this man here, yes, I used to teach him at Uppingham School in London. Yeah.
Hugh was the cool teacher, no doubt. But for our next star, let's just say he wasn't exactly the teacher's pet. Walking back into school hits differently for iShow Speed. Then he came face to face with that same teacher.
What is going on? Oh.
She didn't forget.
My worst student.
Oh, I don't say that.
Neither did he. Up next, an emotional moment where a star spotted a doctor that delivered their bundle of joy. Even in a packed Las Vegas show, Adele found one face that stopped everything. It was the doctor who helped deliver her son years ago. Adele looked back with love. But for our next guest, this reunion is about looking back at the person who tried to stand in his way. Michael B. Jordan grew up in Newark, where his name and early headshots were often mocked by classmates. Years later, on a red carpet, he came face to face with one of them.
We know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
Pretty kid, right?
No, I did not say that.
The moment stayed calm and grounded, as he answered with confidence shaped by years of work.
Fun of the name. But yeah, he is obviously killing things out here.
Michael stood his ground, but before the fame, Tiffany Haddish was a high school student carrying a secret she worked hard to hide. She struggled with reading and often felt lost in class.
Miss Grebe used to be like the funnest teacher, and she figured out that I couldn't read really. Like I was very good at hiding and masking and pretending, and she figured out that I couldn't do it.
Her drama teacher, Mrs. Grebe, noticed and refused to look away. Years later, that kindness came full circle in an emotional reunion filled with gratitude and relief. Tiffany owed everything to a teacher's patience. Our next guest owes her sanity to a friend who looked out for her. Long before she became a Hollywood icon, Drew Barrymore was a troubled 17-year-old on the set of Bad Girls. Dermot Mulroney looked out for her like an anchor during a chaotic time.
He really took care of me. I mean, I was wild, guys. Like, I was really wild.
Sorry, guys, I cry now.
But our next segment is about a different kind of discovery.
So you owe a lot to that lady that actually got you started.
Yeah, I do, actually.
Come on out.
The teacher who saw a legend in the making, while everyone else was just looking at a shy girl in the back of the room. Before she became a global icon, Beyoncé was a shy girl in a Texas dance studio. Her dance teacher, Ms. Darlette, noticed something others missed: a powerful voice hidden in quiet rehearsals. She pushed her into early talent shows that shaped everything that followed. Their reunion years later carried deep gratitude and emotion.
a sudden spot this?
Mentors guide the climb, but heroes define the dream. Imagine carrying a memory for 2 decades, waiting for the one chance to say thank you. That's exactly what our next guest did.
You walked right by a U.S. soldier, and you noticed how disappointed he was when you walked right by, he was trying to get your autograph. You actually turned around and you made sure that he was the very first one.
20 years ago, a young soldier visiting Planet Hollywood in New York missed his chance for a photo until John Cena noticed and turned back. He made time, gave respect, and created a moment that stayed with the veteran for decades.
I have that picture with me right now after 20 years. Can you please sign this for me?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Guys, I'm not gonna do this for everybody. But this is a 20-year story. I think it deserves at least 4-letter signature, so.
Now, things go pear-shaped, as a global star fails to recognize his own childhood mate. When Ed Sheeran appeared on The Graham Norton Show, he expected laughs, not a surprise from his past. From the famous red chair, a childhood friend named James from Suffolk called out, sitting just feet away.
What school did you go to?
So I went to Brandeston.
Oh, sweet, yeah. I went to primary school.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did we know each other?
Yeah.
Ed's reunion was a bit of a giggle.
James. Hello, yeah.
James?
Yes.
Me?
That's the one.
What the
But our next story is a proper tearjerker. We're heading back to the classroom, where the memories are a lot more profound.
Mr. Bio, hello. Oh, I'm so happy.
Before the world knew her as Lady Gaga, she was Stephanie, a student in a school where she lined up in uniform and greeted her teacher, Sister Bio, with quiet discipline. Years later, she returned to that memory and stood face to face with the woman who once shaped her understanding of kindness and confidence.
So every morning in the front hall, we would all line up in our little petticoats, and I'd curtsy and say, "Good morning, Sister Bio," and then I'd walk along.
Stephanie found peace in her roots, but our next star is using the spotlight for something else entirely, a very public, very cheeky settling of old scores.
I have a friend from school in the audience tonight called Jack Robinson. He's over here. We're going to be as quiet as we possibly can. And on 3, Jack Robinson is going to scream as loud as he possibly can.
Harry Styles paused mid-show and turned the spotlight toward the crowd. He spotted his childhood friend Jack Robinson and smiled as the arena went quiet.
Little kicks, little digs on the way out. Jack Robinson, he stood down there. Jack! I love you, sir. Okay. Yeah. This is Little Things.
Jesus Christ, Jack, that's no way.
Then he brought up a story from when they were 14, joking about a teenage heartbreak involving a girl they both knew. Who is the one person from your past you'd love to run into? Let us know in the comments below, and hit subscribe for more. Harry had his bit of fun, but our next story is a massive gear shift. We're moving from teenage banter to a reunion that hits with the weight of decades. Before the fame, Hugh Jackman was a student learning the craft step by step. Years later, in New York, he surprised his former teacher, Chris Edmond, with an emotional reunion. Hidden in a stairwell, he stepped out and gave full credit for his career.
This man who, it's 20 years, man. It's 20 years since I graduated. And how long were you at the school?
Hugh honored his mentor with a legacy.
Working for 20 years, and there is not a day, and I have to let you know what your teaching has meant to me. Because I would never be here in my career without you and Lyle and the other teachers at the West Australian Academy of Performing Arts.
But this next star repaid a life-saving debt in a way that you just have to see to believe. Long before he became Dwayne Johnson, he was a 15-year-old with nowhere to go. Bruno Lauer took him in during those hard years.
You enough for when I was 15, and you had every right to say, I don't know this kid, I don't want him to live with me, and you took me in. And truly, Bruno, it means so much to me that you did that, because...
And even helped him get his first car.
And I thank you for buying me my first car from that crackhead. And now I have an opportunity now to tell you this is your new car.
Years later, on the set of Young Rock, they reunited. This time, Dwayne surprised him with a brand new truck.
I want to hug you so bad, but COVID won't let me. Put your mask up. All right, come here.
Success is sweet, but sharing it with the people who stood by you, that's everything. Some reunions heal old wounds. Others pay back debts that can never really be repaid. But every single one proves the same thing. The people who shaped us never really leave. They're just waiting for the moment we remember to say thank you. Thanks for watching and subscribe. More videos coming soon.